Hello, everyone. Welcome. Thank you for joining me today. So, research has shown that by practicing gratitude, we can experience fewer aches and pains in our body, reduce depression, feel happier, improve our self esteem, sleep better, and increase our mental strength. So, overall, being grateful connects us to something larger than ourselves, whatever you want to call it, higher power, the divine, nature. So hope you will join me for this Yin Yoga class to experience the benefits of feeling gratitude. We will be using some affirmations as well throughout the practice to connect with the sense of gratitude. And we will also need, you may need a couple blocks, one for sure, block or a firm cushion, and maybe have a couple pillows close by, a couple cushions close by so that you can have them ready if you need it, and a firm blanket that will roll up into like a bolster shape. So always listen to your body and do what feels right for you. So let's get started sitting in a comfortable position. Close your eyes. Let's take a few moments to arrive into our space. Listening to the sounds in the room that you're in, or the quiet that is around you. Become aware of the state of your mind in this moment. Just soften and drop your weight. Just observing your thoughts and how your thoughts affect your emotions. What are you feeling in this moment? Remain non-judgmental and allow yourself to just observe without analyzing. Notice your physical body. Notice if you feel connected to this higher self that we talk about, sense of well-being, calm and ease, clarity, peace. And be okay with whatever is arising, whatever is present in this moment. And then just take a few deep breaths to once again connect more to this calmness and to go inwards. Expanding the lower belly and rib cage and chest with the inhale. Exhale, draws the chest back, ribs in and lower belly squeezes in. 3 more breaths like this, please. Try to lengthen your exhale to tap into this rest, digest, and heal nervous system. One more breath, please. And then take a moment to listen to these words of wisdom by Amy Collette. She said, "Gratitude is a powerful catalyst for happiness. It's the spark that lights a fire of joy in your soul." Another one from Henry Ward. He said, gratitude is the fairest blossom which springs from the soul. Take a moment to set your intention for your practice today. What would you like to feel in the next little while? Your mind, heart, and body, and soul. Peace, calm, cultivating practice of gratitude, whatever it is, repeat it 3 times to yourself. And then release your intention and expectations of your practice today. And we'll come to our first pose called Melting Heart in Yin Yoga. And we'll need your blanket for this one. So make sure that your blanket is like in a rectangle shape. And you can roll it in a thin way, so the length side. Or if you want to go a little bit deeper, you'll fold it the width way. So roll it the width way. And that'll be a little bit of a higher roll. And we're going to put this, I did it the width way. So take your pick. And if you do have a bolster and you want to use the bolster or cushions, whatever works for you, put the edge of the blanket or bolster close to your lower back, your sacrum. Keep your blocks close by or other cushions for Reclining Butterfly. So the Melting Heart will be the next pose. So first pose is Reclining Butterfly. You're going to gently lay down on this blanket or bolster. Just chose the blanket today because it's a little bit less higher. And then have the blocks if you want, or you don't have to have them because this is a yin practice. You will feel without the blocks, this will be a little intense. Not so much that you can't stay. So try it without the blocks first and then bring the blocks in if you need them, okay? So I'm going to opt out of using the blocks today. Arms can be wide or they can be higher up depending on what's happening with your shoulders today. So rest here for at least 3 to 4 minutes. Continue to breathe using the 3-part breath. And remembering the principles of yin, we come into our pose, find our first edge where we're feeling some resistance. We become still, so relaxing all the muscles and then letting go of all movement. And then we hold for time. Inhale, vitality, good health, and peace. Exhale, soften and relax. Feel the stretch. If you're not using the blocks, or even if you are, you may feel it in your groin, inner thighs, outer thighs even, pelvic area. Soften all the muscles, relax. And then bring to mind the time when you were enjoying a hot cup of tea or coffee or whatever beverage that you enjoy. And you can, if you like, say to yourself, I am really grateful for my hot cup of tea this morning or afternoon. I am thankful for my delicious hot cup of tea. And then notice how, as you repeat this, how it feels in your body. I am really happy that I was able to have my hot cup of tea. I really enjoyed it. Relax the arms, shoulders, and remember to put the blocks or cushions underneath your thighs if you need to. I'm really grateful for my tea and the slow mornings. And gratitude is as simple as appreciating your cup of tea. Perhaps you're feeling grateful for your breath in this pose. 2 or 3 more breaths, please. And then you'll slowly bring the knees together. Release your blanket or other prop that you have there. Allow your knees to touch and feet apart. Just take a moment to feel the rebound of this pose. Perhaps there's a pulsing, a vibration. That's what gratitude even does, is it raises our vibrational frequency, which in turn releases feel-good endorphins that helps us feel healthier, improves our mood. So it's like a roller coaster. Gratitude will bring about so much for you. So let's roll over to one side and then slowly come up. Take your time. And then we're going to move into our next pose, which is the melting heart, or Anahata Asana in the Hatha Yoga. And here you may need your blanket to place on your forehead. So maybe you can keep it rolled or just fold it a few times. Or you can even have it underneath your knees if you have any knee sensitivity today. So have your knees right over your hips, and then walk back, stretch the arms forward, placing the forehead and the elbows on your blanket, if that's what helps you today. Keep your arms a little wider, as wide as your mat, and then allow your heart to just melt here. And I'll set the timer. We'll aim for 3 minutes. And then become as still as you can. Engage your navel in a little bit to protect the back. Relax your shoulders, your arm muscles. And you can think of your own gratitude affirmations, or you can choose to repeat the ones that I'm suggesting. I am grateful for my healthy body. And if this doesn't resonate with you, pick something else. Again, it can be as simple as taking a walk in the nature, whatever comes to your heart. I am grateful for my healthy heart. Could be another one here as we're doing this melting heart pose. Continue to breathe and relax. I'm really thankful for my healthy heart and body. Release with a sigh if that's what your body is needing. Great way to release tension. And you don't have to have the blanket underneath your forehead if you don't want to. Listen to your body. Thank you, body, for all that you do for me. Thank you, heart. And we'll slowly release. Take your time when you come out of this pose. Bring your knees closer, bend your elbows, coming into child pose as a counter pose. Forehead down again, arms can go back. And just rest here. And then come up to lay down on your back again. We're going to be doing the hip opener to release tension from the hips. I will show you the pigeon pose, hip opener. So this is what it looks like. This is the modified version, and this is a little bit less modified. So if this is the one that you want to do today, feel free to do that. But I'm also going to give you an option where you can put the figure four one that we normally do. Right ankle will go on top of the left thigh. You'll interlace your fingers behind your left thigh, and you're going to put your left foot on the block if you want. And you can just press the right knee away. Or to go deeper, you can interlace the fingers behind the left thigh and pull that left thigh in. Okay, so you may not need the block here. Choose the one that your body is needing today. Figure four like this, or pigeon pose. And we're going to stay for 3 minutes. We'll try. And then and let go of everything. And you can always change. There's no right or wrong here. So my body is actually wanting to do the swan, which is what it's called in Yin Yoga. So I'm switching. So listen to your body. It's all about that. And then think of your next affirmation, your own, or you can use this one. I really appreciate feeling peaceful when I'm in nature. I really appreciate feeling calm and peaceful when I'm out in nature. Feel that in your body. Remember the feeling of peace and calm when you were last out in nature by the ocean or beach, mountain, wherever. And really say the affirmations with that feeling. And that's where they tend to work better. When you really truly speak from the heart, from your soul. Softening the whole body. You can always put a prop underneath your bottom if you're doing the swan pose. Remember to use as many props as you need. One on your forehead if that's what you need. I am grateful for the feeling of peace and calm when I'm in nature. One or two more breaths here. Or release. Remember, listen to your body. And then maybe if you did the swan, you might want to come to a little downward dog. Walk your dog. If you did the figure four, just bring your feet down and just start to feel the pose. Coming down from your dog, since the Yin Yoga, we don't want to get heated up. And then we'll do the other side. So either swan pose, whatever you did on the other side. And all sides are different, so you may need a prop on this side underneath your bottom. And then go ahead and come down or interlace your fingers behind your right thigh this time in figure four. I am grateful for the sunrise that I get to see sometimes, or the sunset. I really appreciate the colors of the sunset. Grateful that I have eyes that can see those beautiful colors. Again, using your own affirmations or repeating the ones I'm suggesting. Bringing to mind the last sunset or sunrise that you saw. I really am grateful to be able to see the sunset. Let go of all gripping and holding. Feel the stretch on your left outer hip and thigh. Your glute. Feeling gratitude that you can feel, even if it's uncomfortable. And then slowly finishing your last breath. Feel free to do another downward dog if you did the swan, or even figure 4 if you feel like just doing a little walk in the dog. Pressing one heel down, then the other. Stretching both heels down for a couple breaths. Stay keeping the knees bent so that you're not activating all the muscles. Thanking the body for its strength. And then slowly release. Come to lie down on your back if you are not already. And then take a moment to really feel the swan pose or figure 4 in your body now. Feel the body resting on the support. Feel any tingling or pulsing in the body, blood moving. Taking a moment to be grateful for the blood, the bones, muscles and organs that do everything for us without us having to think about anything. Thank you, bones, muscles and organs, blood, lymph and tissues and cells. I am so grateful for all that you do. And then we'll move into our next pose. So here is where you'll need your block, if you have a block. If not, something similar, then that's firm cushion. Now here you can place your bottom, not the lower back, but your bottom on the block. And we're going to stay here in supported bridge pose. So arms can be at 90 degrees in the T position. If it's available to you, take them behind you so that we're getting into the heart-lung meridians. Okay, so go ahead, start your breathing here. And then think of someone that you love that brings a joy or a smile to your heart. Friend, family, figurehead, whatever comes to your heart, and then finding gratitude for that. I am grateful for my family and friends' love. Or I'm grateful for, you can even put in a name for whoever brings you the most joy, or your heart just lights up when you're around them. Because actually the joy and the happiness comes from within. I am really grateful for being around my grandsons. So grateful for the laughter that I feel and can enjoy when I'm around them. That's my affirmation. You can choose your own. And for the bridge pose, if the block, you can always go higher on the higher setting if you're using a block. Forgot to mention that. Just dropping the weight. Softening into your arms, your neck and shoulders, your jaw. Finishing a couple more breaths. This is one of my favorite poses. So grateful for this supported bridge pose that makes me feel so calm and content. And then from here, we're going to move into a variation of legs up the wall. So for this one, I'm going to have my block at the lowest setting because I want a stronger base. And I'm just going to lift the legs up to 90 degrees if you can. If not, to whatever works for you, 60, you can bend the knees even, or come back to doing the supported bridge, okay? So go ahead and rest here. I'm grateful for being safe and secure in my home. I am so grateful for being safe and secure in my home. And choose your own affirmation if you want. So remember, if you're struggling to stay up in this variation of legs up the wall, please bring your feet down and stay in supported bridge instead. So grateful for my legs, the strong strength of my legs, my body. We'll finish 2 or 3 more breaths, please. And then slowly bend the knees. If you had the legs up, coming into bridge pose again. And remove the block or cushion. Straighten your legs and take a moment to feel the rebound effects of this posture, 2 postures. Once again, notice if you feel the pulsing and tingliness maybe around the throat, your head, your chest, your hands, feet and legs. Watch and feel. And then we'll come into Recline Twist. So again, here I'm going to use my block to place my knee on. Shift your bottom to the right side a few inches. Roll over onto your left hip, sorry. Place your right knee on the block, and then you may need to use 2 or higher cushions, whatever works for you. Take your right arm to the right side and look to your right side. And we'll stay here for 2 to 3 minutes. Go ahead and we'll begin our breathing. Relax everything. You can have your left hand on the top knee. And allow yourself to just let gravity take you down into the earth. I am thankful for my healthy spine, or whatever else comes to your heart. I'm grateful for all the abundance in my life. Noticing if your mind is wandering, gently bring it back to following your breathing or repeating your affirmation. Just feeling the sensations in the body. Finishing 3 more breaths, please. I'm really grateful that I can twist in this pose. Thankful for my healthy spine. And then slowly come to center. Take a moment to feel knees touch, touching feet apart. And then we'll switch sides. Shifting your bottom to the left side, rolling over onto your right hip, placing your left inner knee onto the block. And this side may be different. You may have to prop up more, or you may have to prop up less. So listen to your body. And we'll begin our breathing. Try to relax wherever you are in the pose. I am thankful for being able to enjoy the sweet treats in my life, like Kit Kat or cheesecake, whatever comes to your heart and mind. I'm really grateful that I can enjoy eating a piece of chocolate once in a while. Sometimes more than once in a while. Simple affirmations. They don't have to be fancy. Whatever resonates with you. Let go of all gripping. Just breathe and soften your corners of your mouth upwards. Smiling into your whole body, mind and heart and soul. I am grateful for my yoga and meditation practice that grounds me, keeps me healthy. Let's take 3 more breaths, please. I am really grateful for being able to stretch my body in yoga and to just sit and pause and connect with my higher self. And when you're done your last exhale, slowly come to center. Allow your knees to touch, feet apart. Take a moment. Notice how you feel. And then we'll get ready for Shavasana. You can open up the blanket if you want. Cover yourself. And remember to stay here as long as you can. Legs are as wide as your mat. Arms about 30 degrees wide. Palms facing up. No more affirmations. Just be here now. Feeling the body. Resting on the ground. Feel the front body and the clothing touching the body. Feel the air on your skin, the skin touching back. Feel the left side, the space around the body on the left side. Feel the right side touching out into the day. Feel upwards and inwards at the same time. I am this pure, peaceful, loveful being. And I'm grateful for all that I have. My true nature, my essence is purity, peace, happiness, gratitude. That is who I really am. Love, bliss, calm, truth, power, and knowledge. Feel that in you right now. In your cells and in your bones, in your heart. Take a moment to repeat your intention, couple 2 or 3 times again, quietly to yourself before we finish Shavasana. And then start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Move your head from side to side. Bring the knees into the chest and rock from side to side. And resting on your left side. Hugging yourself. Coming up to sit for closing meditation. Starting to notice the state of your mind now after your practice. Perhaps you met your intention. Maybe you didn't, and it's okay. Notice how you feel emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally, energetically. And if you feel comfortable, wrap your arms around your shoulders. Drop your head down, giving yourself a hug for doing this practice today. I am perhaps saying to yourself that I am grateful to me for taking care of me. I really love myself and accept myself as I am. And then bring your palms together, rub them briskly. Cup them over your eyes. Take a moment here. Feel the quiet, clear space here. And then release the hands down, the front line of your body, hands into the heart. Sharing any peace and calm and quietude that you may have experienced with all beings. Just by feeling that in yourself, we can share it. May all beings feel peaceful, calm, grateful in their lives, and may all beings remember their higher self, their divine nature with each breath. Namaste. Thank you for being here. If you did enjoy the practice, please subscribe, like, and share. Thank you. See you next time.